guys, Chris Santiago from MMA on here today with another special guest. We have on UFC newcomer Erick Gonzalez. Erick, how's it going today?
Life is good, man. Life is good. Today is going good. Excited, man. Very excited.
Awesome to hear. And how does it feel just to be a part of the UFC roster? You've been killing it for years on the regional scene. How did it feel to finally get the call to the UFC?
Man, honestly, I was really speechless at first. And then everything started hitting, very excited, man. I've been working for this for 7 years. This was my goal when I first started fighting. I wanted to be in the UFC. I wanted to be one of the best in the world. So, I'm just very excited, man, for this opportunity. And short notice or not, man, if I would have had 3 months or like even now I have 10-day notice, it's just it's a blessing, man. It's a huge blessing in itself. And, God is good.
Mm-hmm. And, the phone rings, your manager, Julian, is dialing you, calling you, saying that you're in the UFC. Where were you when you got that call, and how fast were you to accept the phone call?
I actually was sitting on my desk playing a video game, and when he called me, and then he got my other manager Marcos on the line. He's like, "Hold up, I gotta have someone join the call." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then he's like, "Hey, man, the phone call's here. Short notice. You ready? Are you gonna be able to make weight?" And I was like, just kind of like thrown off at first. And as soon as I found out, man, I was like, yeah. There was no hesitation on my yes. And as soon as I got off that phone call, I went straight for a 7-mile run to start weight cutting.
Awesome.
No fucking time wasted at all, man.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Then, you're going to have a busy fight week next week, signing posters, doing media, cutting weights. What does your fight week schedule look like for you? Like, when do you get there?
I get there on Tuesday from what I heard. So I leave on Tuesday, and then I guess they have the whole lineup, interviews and all that stuff. And I have to quarantine from Tuesday all the way to Friday, I believe, until fight day, basically, after I weigh in. And then that's basically the schedule for now. Had a ton of paperwork to do, man. I didn't realize how much paperwork is going to be when you get dude, like no bullshit. It was so much freaking paperwork. I was like, holy crap, this is real. This is legit. I woke up in the morning, was just like, I feel like a star already.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Then, Jim Miller is a name that everybody recognizes right off the bat, UFC veteran, possibly a Hall of Famer. When you signed a dollar line against a very tough Jim Miller, what was your first impression of him as an opponent?
Dude, he's fought the best, man. He's fought the champs. He has the most wins as lightweight, and when I saw his name, I was like, dude, like I was already calling out Donald Cerrone from before. I wanted to get a fight lined up with him, because I know that he's probably planning to retire soon. So it would have been an honor just to get that last fight. But, Jim Miller's also another veteran, another legend, and he's been around for so long, man. Ever since I can remember when I first even thought about fighting, he was around. So it's, to be able to fight a guy like that. And and when I take this win, whatever happens in this fight, I think that it's just going to put my name on the block, and it's going to show people who I am, what I'm about. And I think that Jim Miller is just an amazing opponent to have as my debut for the UFC. And I think that I'll be shocking a lot of people, and I'm very excited, man. Jim Miller's a beast, and I've always been a fan of him. So, I'll never say no to any fight. So to me, you throw it at me, and I'm ready for it.
Mm-hmm. And you've picked up a good number of wins this year, but how big was that win when you got down on one knee and proposed to your girlfriend? Like, how big of a win was that?
That was 2 wins in one night, man. I felt like that was like when I fought in a tournament out in Peru, and I had 3 fights in one night, and I came out I didn't take the win on the third fight with the decision. I lost to a decision, but it felt just like freaking Peru, man. I was like 2 dubs in one night. I'm an engaged man now, and I got a beautiful woman next to me who supports me 100%. So it's like it was an amazing feeling, man. And I just feel like I'm growing up and I'm making better, choices and going forward as an adult, and it's all before I hit 30. So it's been an amazing year, man. 2-fight win streak, got engaged on one of them, and now I got my UFC call. So it's been an amazing year compared to 2020.
Mm-hmm. And when and where is the wedding going to be? Like, do you guys have a date yet?
We're thinking October of next year, so like a year from now. Everything's still up in there. It's still a lot of stuff we gotta like put together. So for now, I'm just gonna focus on the fight and kind of put that behind the back of my head and get this fight bonus, man. That's what I really want to aim for. I want to get this fight bonus because that's all gonna go towards not all of it, obviously, but it's gonna go towards the wedding too. So everything that I can get and make happen October 16th is it's gonna be a blessing regardless.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And, win bonus would make for a good honeymoon. I know you got to focus on the fight, but if you had to have a honeymoon anywhere in the world, where would it be with your fiance?
Actually, I was telling my fiance about this. I actually wanted to go out to Europe and just go backpacking, but considering how COVID's going, it's going to be kind of tricky. But she always wanted to go to Italy because her family's from Italy, and I believe they have some gravestones out there from her family. So, I think it'd be a good idea to go out to Italy and kind of visit her heritage and kind of like walk around and just go sightseeing and, even that, or we go spend it over at an island somewhere, who knows?
Awesome. And then, focusing on the fight, getting right back into it. So what's your prediction for how this fight goes?
I have a feeling it will go distance. It is a 10-day notice for me. So, I wasn't expecting to have a fight the next week. So I'm really picking up my entire camp and fast forwarding everything and making everything happen quick. But I think it's going to go the distance. If it doesn't go the distance, man, I want to knock him out, man. I really want this knockout. I think it'd be huge for me, especially take out a veteran like himself, who's only been, I think, finished twice as with a KO, TKO. So to me, I think that would be a very notable thing for me to do. So I really want to finish this in the second round, but I have a feeling it will go to the third round. Because I'm a big cardio man, and I want to give a show as well. You know what I mean? And but it won't stop me from finishing him regardless. If I finish him in the first, it happens. But I think it'll go to the third round, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Then I know you have a laser focus on Jim Miller right now, but if you get the win impressively, like a knockout, like first round, like, is there anybody that you might want to call out after the fight?
I actually haven't thought about it. I haven't put any thought into it yet. Just because I don't want to jump on another train right away. So like right now I'm just kind of focusing on Jim. He's a tough opponent. So to me, it's I'd rather just worry about him. And then, I have some names that I have seen and stuff, but I think that I'll let the UFC pick my fights, man, to be honest, just because the more I fight, the more I get paid. So why not fight whoever they throw at me? I'm not in any rush to get to the top of the ranks yet. I really think that I have a lot to prove in the UFC as well. It'll be my first fight, obviously. And whoever they want to throw at me, I'll be ready for it. But, there is some fighters out there that I have called out, like Patty. I've called out Donald Cerrone. Then I think there was a couple other fighters that I had called out as well. But any of those guys, that would be cool. I think a fight with Donald Cerrone would be freaking amazing. From get one legend then fight another legend, that would be freaking unreal and unheard of, in my opinion. So I'm not really picky, or I'm not really like aiming to pick any other fighter just yet. Just kind of focusing on Jim Miller for now.
For sure. Then, at the top of the heap, we have Charles Oliveira taking on a very tough Dustin Poirier. What's your prediction for how that fight goes?
I actually have Poirier that fight, man. I think that Poirier can finish him probably by TKO in the second round. Chandler almost had him, and I think Poirier has better striking than Chandler. So in my opinion, I think I got Poirier for that fight, man. I got Poirier in either the second or the third round, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Hot Sauce himself. Your nickname's Ghost Pepper. Have you tried his hot sauce at all?
I have not, but
wow, disappointed.
I should order it. You're right. I should order it and just make a YouTube video just to give everybody my input on it. Give them the real, if it's spicy or not,
Yeah, for sure. And I believe in a few wins, with your nickname and the marketability around you, I feel like you're going to be in an episode of the Hot Ones, on YouTube. Do you think we might see that in a couple of years?
I think we'll see it sooner than that. I think we'll see it sooner than that. Definitely, man. My name, it's one of a kind. So I would love to be on that, bro. I've seen all the videos for it. They're freaking hilarious. They're awesome. Um, it's been a while since I've actually had a ghost pepper. So you know what? Just because I might have to just start eating more sauces. Like I love hot sauce, but I might have to go pick up a ghost pepper again, make another salsa like I used to in my restaurant, and start getting my mouth familiar with the taste.
For sure, for sure. Then I guess, in post-fight press conference, should you win, I feel like you should have a ghost pepper ready to go, just like a glass of milk, ghost pepper in one hand, answering questions of the mic. Is that something you might want to do after the fight?
That actually sounds like a great idea. I think it'd be hilarious. You'd probably see me burning up in the face a little bit, but it'd be hilarious. I would be down for it. I'm not against it. It's a great idea, to be honest.
Awesome, awesome. And then, if you were to have a hot sauce company, like Connor has Proper 12, Dustin has his hot sauce, Masvidal has his tequila, Erick Gonzalez has to have his own type of hot sauce. What would the name of the hot sauce be?
You know, I think we'd call it just like the GP sauce, just to keep it short. Not ghost pepper, just GP hot sauce. Nice
Awesome.
and simple, slips off right off the tongue. I think that'd be a great idea. But I have thought about that. My mom has a great family recipe that we could actually probably make great use of, because when we ran a restaurant, we used to sell her hot sauce that was all family recipe, and people loved it. So, I think that'd be easy to make a really, really good hot sauce that everybody would love for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then, with this UFC debut, there's a lot of people that don't know who you are yet. But what message would you like to send to the new fans on Saturday?
And I'm going to be the underdog. I'm kind of used to that. I love being the underdog because I always shock people. I know I'm not what everybody expected. I see a lot of comments, and I'm not too worried about it. But I think that my fighting and my style is going to really prove itself. I'm a really cool guy, and I'm a freaking laid back dude, and I'm humble. I like to have fun in the cage. I like to throw down, I like to strike. So I think that my style of fighting is going to really gain the fans, the love of the fans. And whether you hate me or you love me, eventually you probably will love me, just because I will make my way to the top.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's all the questions I had. I just want to thank you again for the time, Eric. Is there anything that you want to say to the fans out there watching?
First of all, I want to say to the fans, I love you guys all. I know that I'm not the average fighter you probably thought was going to go against Jim Miller, but I'm coming and I'm here, and I'll be the next one up, and I know I'm going to be a star in the rising. There's nothing going to be stopping me. I got a lot. It took so long to get here, 7 years to get to the point where I am, and I've faced every goal that I've ever had putting myself in front of. And with that said, man, I love the UFC. I've always loved the UFC, and this is a huge opportunity. And I'm just ready for whatever happens, man. Wherever this road takes me, and wherever this journey takes me, I'm gonna embrace every single moment of it, whether it has ups and downs, no matter what.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Eric, and best of luck next Saturday.
All right, Chris, take it easy, brother.